What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. We're focusing on the Montreal Canadiens re-signing Alex Galchenyuk to a 2-year deal that'll pay him an average of $4.9 million. Excuse me, a 3-year deal. I misspoke. I am greatly sorry. I apologize to all those who I offended. But I look at this deal and I'm like, wow, Galchenyuk's making $4.9 million in a league where Brooks Orpik is making $5.5. I mean, welcome to Banana Land. And I get that it's a bridge contract. I get that there's a very strong possibility, especially given the fact that they didn't include a no-trade clause in his contract, that he could be traded. And, this is, I don't want to say makes him easier to trade, because I think he's a good, really, really good player that, you can trade him anywhere. And teams would want him. But, the question is, does a team like the Islanders circle back to him, to be that number 2 center behind Tavares? I don't know. I honestly think Montreal signed him with the intention of keeping him. I said that about PK Subban once upon a time, too. So, but again, I just think it's a nice... it is a third contract, technically speaking, so it's not an actual bridge deal, but, it brings him actually unrestricted free agency. He'll have been in the league 8 years, and then he can really cash in on the market. This is going to be the year I think you play him at center full time. I think there's a really good chance he does a lot of good for you playing center. I think he should have been playing center, a lot earlier. That's just, I've always kind of had that opinion about him. And we'll see if this is the year the Habs actually do it. So again, I'm just kind of looking at it. I love his game. I think Michel Therrien was on the right coach for him. I'm not sure Claude Julien is, although I honestly, and maybe I'm reaching there, because again, I've been a fan of him. This was the Chicago Young Americans a long time ago. He honestly, under Claude's tutelage, really could kind of become that Bergeron type, really, really, really good two-way center. And I don't think that's a hot take, because you look at what Bergeron was. He was an established NHLer. He scored 30 goals as a 20-year-old. Was in the league at 18 as a second-round pick. But when he got to, especially, he was hurt he had the concussions Claude's first year with the Bruins in 2007, 2008. But from 2008 onward, he really just evolved into this unbelievable two-way center. And Bergeron played on the wing a little bit when he was younger as well. Not as much. They stuck him more to center. But if you told me that by the end, and I'm not saying that they're similar players, but they're similar enough that you can get some of the same results, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't look at you and say, wow, you're crazy, bro. I think his defensive game's better than he gets credit for. I just think there's certain shit that he gets knocked for, and then you watch him play, you're like, oh, so we'll see what happens. But again, this is a really, really good deal for the Habs, or if they, just signed him to trade him, then it's a good deal for whoever gets him in said trade. But no trade, no movement, so we'll see. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys and gals.